first of the Biohackers clinics, right? So overall, what's the plan to extend it across India?
I think once we have a hold on everything that we have here, the idea is to probably we're still seeing how we need to take it forward. Take it forward, we definitely are going to. Whether it's going to be clinics all over or one epic biohacking center in the city, which would probably, we've already kind of identified the place. It's a 15,000-20,000 square feet place. And then the next step would be a destination, where the dream is to have a biohacking center. Dream is to have a strip where, like a Vegas, it's not going to be about clubs and gambling joints, but it's going to be about areas of health, where probably people on weekends say, let's go and pick up everything that we need of health there, and also work on ourselves. So it's got to be a destination. It's a 5-year, 7-year plan, 5-year plan, but the biggest center very, very soon.
Good afternoon, Suniel sir. Good afternoon, Lalita. Mansi Dave from 18 on this side. Many congratulations on this new innovation. In this era where we see everything changing right away in lesser time, to be ahead of the curve is very much necessary. Why do you think is a concept like biohacking necessary in today's time?
Because it's about preventive wellness. We've been through one pandemic, and we want to make sure that if ever the next one hits, we're way ahead of the curve. We can cure our own bodies. We can cure ourselves mentally, physically, and otherwise. Even from a science perspective, we're way ahead. And somewhere down the line, biohacking involves a lot of India also. So you see, it's about being happy. It's about you breathing right, you understanding your ailments and working on it. Whether it's through science or whether it's individually, some people can afford, some people can't. Whether it's nutrition that will cure it, or whether it's that mental space. What happens to the generation that comes next? For me, biohacking is also walking in a forest. People talk about grounding and walking bare feet. Our Rishi-Munis and our Gurus always did it. First it was called junk, dirt, Indians, sit on the ground, but everybody is following it. So the West has always picked up everything, presented it differently, yoga, hot yoga. अरे गर्मी में ही योगा होती है इंडिया में, कहाँ बर्फ पड़ती है सब जगह. So that's why I've always argued, I've always fought, and I've always held our own, and I've always placed ourselves ahead of anybody else. So whether it's healing through food or healing through spices, this is what biohacking is all about. The minute you have an idea of your ailment, you start working on it. It could be here, it could be at home, it could be anywhere. So we're there, and because Lalit is married to this cause. But because Lalit is married to this, there's a lot of focus. And Satvik he is anyways, so he's God's child. It works brilliantly for me because there's a mindset that works, and for me the depression is not about अरे यार ये पागल है यार. No, it's about a chemical imbalance. It's about looking at somebody differently. If it's a drug addict, I would never say इसको जेल में डाल दो यार. मैं बोलूँगा work on him. हमारा बच्चा हो सकता है, आपका भाई हो सकता है. Are we going to just dump someone, or are we going to start working on that child? So biohacking also involves being a great human being. Also means being compassionate about someone next to you. Because that dopamine from him might flow into him, and he might start feeling better. I watch cricket, I watch a sport, I watch children playing. I feel good about it. I get my childhood back. That is what it is all about.
I think a gratitude journal also is a biohacking. It's speaking something good about people, seeing good about people, like how Suniel said. Seeing good in a human being is a biohacking. It's as simple as it.
You had a question, ma'am?
Yes. Hi, sir. Samina here from Times of India. My question is to Suniel, sir. I wanted to ask you, have you tried the biohacker treatment on you, and what effects have you seen on yourself?
Clarity, especially from a skin perspective, ice and that dunk feels amazing. I mean, it's death when you begin, when you get into it, but the recovery is unbelievable. And the thing is, for me, more than treatments, I've always followed this routine. There is this term now called biohacking, which is very good. Biologically, you understand yourself, and and you're hacking all the ailments and working on it. So like I said, this is a clinic that will, the science and you'll understand what is wrong with you. But the larger centers are centers where you can understand yourself better and heal yourself on your own. Like I said, I send you into a forest. If you ever go for a safari in the morning, when you're back from the safari, you're on a different high. What is that high? Has somebody injected anything into you? Nothing. It's just that you breathe better, you're thinking better. You know, there's mind fog that is there, doesn't exist anymore. It's like yoga and sport and the adrenaline that you get when you exercise. That's it. And yes, every treatment is something that I want to go into. There are certain issues that when I checked, there are some impurities in my chemicals in my own bloodstream, and I've always believed that I've eaten right. It's not what I've eaten; it's where the produce has come from that probably is wrong, and we have no control over that. So it's just about understanding and improving and staying healthy.
Mr. Damani, one very important question is about the therapies. Sir just spoke about the ice therapy and a lot of other things that help. But can you take us in brief through the therapies that are there that you will be providing in the Biohacker?
So, first of all, we have IV therapy wherein we deliver the nutrients directly into your bloodstream wherever we find that there is any deficiency in vitamin or minerals or any such problems we have. We'll try to give IV as per our reports, and then that is delivered immediately, and that's the instant result what we can see in few hours also. And thereafter we have compression therapies like हमारा जो ड्रेनेज सिस्टम होता है बॉडी का जो लिम्फेटिक ड्रेनेज बोलते हैं उसको, so basically it removes the drainage from our nodes, उनको डिटॉक्स कर लेते हैं. Then we have HBOT जो हाइपोबैरिक ऑक्सीजन थेरेपी बोलते हैं, जहाँ पे we have a bed like and you are in lay down in compressed environment. वहाँ पे ऑक्सीजन जो है वो बहुत ज़्यादा होता है and it goes into your plasma directly and gives the results. It reaches to the each and every part of the body much faster as is required when it is the problem. Then we have peptide therapy. So peptide is something जो अभी next generation treatment होगा साइंस में. It's going to be a big one. जहाँ पे peptide will be working as a protein treatment है basically. We are giving protein into your body and it's going to heal. बहुत सारे operations है, surgery है जो बच सकती है उससे. We can regenerate this tissues, ligaments. बहुत सारा fast movement होता है. So about 30 days treatment and you have a different overall totally अलग इसका result है. Then we have infrared ozone therapy जहाँ पे be able to burn 400 calories, be able to detox, हमारा पूरा detox जो भी वायरस फंगाई जो भी detox treatment हो जाता है. It's about 30 minutes session जहाँ पे be able to get any metals जो भी है वो सब detox कर सकते हैं हम लोग. Then we have red light therapy जो ये बहुत अभी आज की तारीख में बहुत चल रहा है. Red light therapy is basically different type of red light, infrared lights होती है जो आपके स्किन में तो जाती है. It goes deep inside. Every light has a blue, green, red. Every light has a different nanometers का उनका strength है which goes deep inside your skin, stimulate the mitochondria and basically हमारा जो cellular treatment होता है इसमें it works on the roots, the cells जहाँ पे हमारे then we have skin का glow होता है. Then we have a lot of pain relief things which is work red light therapy. Then we have intravenous laser therapy जो red light therapy होती है. ऐसा सीधा डायरेक्ट हम आपके ब्लड में फ्लो में we are getting into that and we giving lights into, तो उसका healing is much more faster, बहुत ज़्यादा फास्ट होता है उसके.